guys, got the magic back again, and it's time for the Splinterlands Card Market Watch, Part 1. This is episode number 57. Today is March 29th, 2026. So we're going to go through all things Splinterlands, go through the token prices, pack prices, and card prices. So let's start with SPS. So currently SPS is just under half a penny at 0.0048. So you can see a drop over 2 weeks ago. Vouchers currently at 1.7 cents a piece, and I think that number might be a little bit off. I think vouchers in-game are probably closer to 2 cents a piece to get them in-game. DEC currently is at 53.5 cents per thousand, so down from 2 weeks ago where we were just under 64 cents per thousand. The big news is vouchers. Look at how the voucher supply has actually dropped. Now, in the last months or so, when we've had successful voucher sales, we've increased the supply, but in 14 days we should add 560,000. So like right here, if we only add 178, that's a big success. Look at this. Not only did we not add any vouchers, we actually burned almost 800,000 from the existing supply. So I would say the voucher cards have been a huge success. You can see the change per day. We're dropping 96,000 a day, and then if you, like I said, factor in the additional 40,000 that's being minted, that's almost 100,000 vouchers a day that have been burnt over the last 2 weeks on average. So huge success for the voucher cards. SPS burning, over the last 2 weeks we burned just under 500,000 SPS, 35,000 a day. The amount burned in Modern and Wild from the ability to get double glint, you can see here 281,000 in Modern, 462,000 in Wild. So currently, over the last month or so, we've burned about 750,000 SPS in game. So that is fantastic. Just in the last week, we burned 265,000 SPS. All right, let's move on to packs. Alpha packs currently $24.95, 4,100 for sale. Beta, $7.99, just under 20,000 packs available. Untamed, $3.68, 40,440 packs remained unopened. Dice, $3.50, 4,670 packs there. Orb, $3.67, 5,893 packs of Orb are still unopened. Chaos Legion. So Chaos Legion is up to 40 cents. And interestingly enough, over on Hive, where people usually sell the packs fairly cheap, and then people in game in the non-card market will mark them up just a few cents. Over the last few months, it's been between 32 and 38 cents, right in that range. Currently, there's no one selling any packs for Chaos Legion under like 50, 52 cents. So there's, I think, roughly 400 Chaos Legion packs at this price, 40 cents. And then if you notice there's no middle price, it jumps from 40 to 50. So unless we have some people that come in on Hive and just list a ton of packs cheap, it'll be interesting to see over the next couple weeks if Chaos Legion goes back down in the mid-30s, if a bunch more packs get dumped, or if we're slowly going to trend up and pretty soon hit 50 cents a pack for Chaos Legion. Now there's still a ton of packs available. As you can see here, we still have 1.5 million packs. So keep an eye on Chaos Legion if you're someone that hunts for land workers. Rift Watchers, 72 cents, 106,000 packs there. Rebellion, we're still sitting at 225. Foundation, 4 cents, 4.5 cents per pack there. Conclave Arcana, now that it's out of print, standard packs are up to 375. Alchemy at 12.75 and Legendaries at 22. But look at the packs remaining. So standard, we came down from 34.4 to just over 33,000. About 330 alchemy packs are opened over the last 2 weeks. But look at the legendaries. We went from 6,066 legendary packs to just under 5,600. So a lot of legendary packs have been opened. Remember, the last couple of airdrops are not out yet, and that's why I think a majority of these will be opened, going for those jackpot prizes. And once that initial wave of pack opening subsides, it's going to be interesting to see how few packs are going to be left and what the prices they command will go for. Escalation, $1.94. We opened just under 5,000 packs over the last 2 weeks. Still have 171,000 plus packs there. Moving on to sets, we're going to go through this fairly quickly. There hasn't been a whole lot of change in the prices of cards. You can see the low end, commons 23 cents, rares $1.35, epics $6.40, legendaries $32.30, gold commons $18.72, rares for $30, epics for $115, and gold legendaries for $1,250. Promo cards, only ones available, common for $3.25, rare for $3.50, and then gold foil versions, gold foil common $99.99, the rare for $299, and the legendary for $2,500. Okay, beta. Commons start at 4 cents, rares at 23, epics at 68 cents, and legendaries $4.49. Gold commons $2.41, rares $8.99, epics $35, and legendaries $250. Promo cards, common promos 20 cents, the rares 31, epic $2.39, red dragon is up to $95.43, and Prince Julian and Archmage Arius are not on the market, so I wonder if they sold in the last couple of weeks. Gold foil versions, common $3 and the rare for $11.63. Okay, moving to Untamed. As you can see here, price is pretty steady. Commons a penny, rares 5 cents, epics 21, and legendaries $1.49. Gold foil commons start at 50, rares at $2.30, epics at $11.38, and gold legendaries at $70. Key cards, Kitty is at $45, Llama is at $25, Jotun is at $35, and Kron is at $11. Gold foil Kitty $4.25, Llama $200, Jotun $8.99, and gold Kron $199. Halfling Alchemist is down to 85 cents. Chain Golem $6.67, Mighty Dricken $226.58. Gold foil version Alchemist at $23.99, gold Chain Golem $145. Dice, common start at a penny, rares 10 cents, epics 21, and legendaries $2.75. Gold commons 56 cents, rares at $2.68, epics at $14.89, and legendaries at $80. Orb, 4 cents for commons, 23 cents for rares, 98 cents for epics, and $5.55 for legendaries. Gold foil commons start at $2.74, rares at $9.21. There is one epic card available for gold, is the Wizard for $80, and there's only one gold legendary. There's only 3 in the set, and the only one for sale is the Warlord for $299. Okay, Chaos Legion, commons a penny, rares 2 cents, epics 10 cents, and legendaries 49 cents. Pretty much the standard prices there. Gold foil commons 16 cents, rares at 68, epics at $3.25, and legendaries, there's actually one under 20 for $19. Your soulbound cards, commons start at 5 cents, rares at 25, epics at 97 cents, and legendaries at $5.75. Gold foil commons 93 cents, rares at $3.70, epics at 17, and legendaries at $69. The promo card, the Bear 5 cents, Vruz is at 3, Osure is at $4.95, Dr. Blight under $4 at $3.91, Zerial at $4.75, Waka at $38.80, and Lux Vega $159.99. Gold foil versions, the Bear's at $1, Vruz at 85 cents, Osure at $71.98, Dr. Blight at $40, Zerial at $41.19. There is no gold foil Waka, and look at this, gold foil Lux Vega, under $400 at $388. Okay, moving on to Rift Watchers. So a penny for the commons, 3 cents for the rares, 14 cents for the epics, and 71 cents up to, look at this, $156.20 for the legendaries. So we'll get into that in part 2. Gold foil commons start at 20 cents, rares at 79, epics at 386, and gold foil legendaries 27.29 up to 496. Okay, Rebellion. Commons start at a penny, rares at 4 cents, epics at 18, legendaries at $1.10. Gold foil commons start at 25 cents, rares at 80, epics at 3.29, and gold legendaries $22.40. Your soul bond cards, commons at 4 cents, rares at 14, epics at $1.19, and legendaries at 5.35. Gold foil commons 89 cents, 3.80 for the rares, 16.90 for the epics, and no legendaries. Okay, some of the key legendary cards from Rebellion. Kai is at 203, Arcane at 555, Rage at 1062, Darg at 707, Venka, look at this, Venka is under $9 at 896, Lorcus is at 2270, Cryptic at 1439, Tofu's at 26, EMP's at 1284, Nidhogger 2227, and Riskeldrath at 817. Your gold foil versions, and we've seen a couple crazy high prices here. Gold foil Kaya at 24, Arcane at 59.90, Rage is down to 99, Darg is at 28.91, but look at Venka, up from 179 to 699. There isn't a Lorcus or a gold Cryptic currently on the market. Gold Tofu, 629.64. Gold EMP for 119, gold Nidhogger for 122.76, and gold Riskeldrath for 117.81. And then all the promo cards. So Grimbarden Smith 127 with the gold at 11, Mantaroth 1166 with the gold at 160, Enforcers 28 cents with the gold at 475. Baron Fiat 568 with the gold foil at 49.50. Mana Warden is at 22 cents with the gold foil at 175. Sanctus is at 265 with the gold foil at 8. Eleanor is at 19.50 with the gold foil at 500. Night Stalker $1.48, gold foil 625. Delia is up to $55, but the gold came down to $2.99. Rune Anarchist $2.30 with the gold at 18. Rick Loneman $19.70. Once again, no gold foil. Mariput Mossbender $4.99 with the gold foil at 7.50. Nefket $12.50 with the gold foil up to 399. Ulfga $3.33 with gold foil at 69. Warborn Shaman $3.33 with gold foil at 13. Fizbo $19.98 with gold foil at 59.40. No Heloise the Hollow, and Keelan Gaines 68 cents with the gold foil at $8. All right, Conclave Arcana. So commons start at a penny, rares at 4 cents, epics at 17, legendaries at $1.55. Gold foils start at 22 cents for commons, 80 cents for rares, $3.29 for epics, and $17.08 for legendaries. Black foil cards, $37.50 for the commons, currently on mint 144. Rares at 115, currently on mint 42. Epics at 199.99, currently on mint 28. And finally, black foil legendaries at 425, mint number 12 for Captain Frankie. The other ones I believe are on mint number 9. Gold Arcane Commons start at $17.99, rares at $44.90, epics at $79.95, and legendaries at $180. And then finally the Black Arcane, there's not many on the market. There's 2 commons, one's 111, the other's 124, and there's a rare for $280. And then for the Conclave Arcana reward cards, commons start at 2 cents, rares at 7, epics at 37 cents, and the legendaries at $2.22. Gold commons 18 cents, rares at 60 cents, epics at $1.89, legendaries at $17.99. Black foil, commons start at 19, rares at $29.95, epics at 90, and legendaries at $299. Gold Arcane commons start at 18, rares at 20, epics, there's just one for 69, and legendaries start at 99. And then finally the Black Arcane, commons start at 34, rares at 99, no epics, and just one legendary Black Arcane. This is a 1 of 1, and it's at $11.99.99. All right, promo cards. Skinwalkers at 44 cents with the gold at $5. Growlmouth the Hunger 705 with the gold foil at 190. Yabanus 1689. There's a gold foil for 400 and a gold arcane for 1500. Doldrus 85 cents. Gold foil $7.93. Black foil for 350. Gold arcane for 280, and there is a black foil arcane for 1,000. Portioneer $7. Gold foil $69.42. And then the new voucher cards. The common card Greyhammer 30 cents with a gold foil at 460. Conjurer's Hubris, the rare, $1.40. Gold foil for $11.45, and there is a black foil for 500. Legendary card Lore, $21.65 with the gold foil at $118.95. And some of the airdrops. Zerk at $3.95 with the gold foil at $25.77. Zarin is at $1.96 with the gold foil at $35. Calamity $6.41 with the gold foil at $42. Loving the Moo $7.12 with the gold foil at $37.50. Captain Frankie $12.62, gold foil at $67.90, and there is a black foil for sale for $1,950. Elowin for $9.49, the gold foil at $54. Han V $10.78, gold foil $149.99, and a gold arcane for $700. And some more of the voucher cards. Tososhi $2.71 with the gold foil at $50. Dargatum continuing to hold value, $24 with the gold foil, $1.75. Yaba's Pickle, 6 cents. Gold foil is at $1.79. Gold Arcane for $9.99.99, and a Black Arcane for $420.69. Cloveria, $2.85. Gold foil is at $17.75. Gold Arcane for $248, and there's a Black Foil Arcane for $950. Arena Fanatic is up to 64 cents, and the gold foil is at $5.25. Luckiest Long Shot currently is 40 cents. Then the jackpot cards, the common Shadowcomb 15 cents, gold foil for $1.60, and gold arcane for $1.29. Busy Beaver 49 cents, gold foil $9.69, gold arcane for $237.58, and a black arcane for $3.29. Runekeeper 18 cents, gold foil $5.30, black foil for $279.99. Epic Hrolfka $3.47, gold foil for $25.98, and black arcane for $1,089. And there is just one of the legendary Grix, just regular foil for $33. Shout out, there was a person in Discord today that posted that they got a minor chest and they got a gold foil Grix, so that is an awesome hit. Okay, foundations, we're just going to scroll through this. You guys know the cards are basically just pennies. The only ones worth anything, the legendaries gold foil start at 70 cents. Same thing with the epics. Epics are 10 cents and less. The only legendary card above 14 cents is a Scale Weaver at 40 cents. All the gold epics are under 75 cents currently. And for the gold legendaries, the key cards are the Root at $8, the Musketeer at $5.50, and the Scale Weaver at $3.50. For the black foil cards, commons start at $2.50, rares at $3.68, epics at $8.20, and legendaries just under $50. The gold arcane commons start at $5, rares start at $10, and the epics at $36.50. And then finally the black arcane, $13.99 for the commons, $25 for the rares, and $59 for the epics. And then your jackpot cards from Frontier. The common, Amy Whisperwind, 10 cents, gold foil $1.91, and a gold arcane for $29.99. The rare card, the Thief, 38 cents, gold foil for $7.49, black foil for $110, and gold arcane for $60. White Chickadee, 98 cents. Gold Foil, $10.80. And then finally the Legendary Card Eris, 770. Gold Foil for $99, and there's actually a black foil for sale for $298. Your land cards, commons $255, rare $12.94, epic $25.22, and no legendary. Then your gold land cards, common is at $26.50, rare is at $60, and the epic is at $149.98. All right, and then finally the last set, escalation. Commons start at 2 cents, rares at 3, epics at 36, and legendaries at 210. Gold commons start at 30 cents, rares at $1.20, epics at $8.25, and legendaries at $50. Then your black foil cards, commons start at 64, rares at $1.89, epics at $9.50, and legendaries at $8.99. Your gold arcane start at $20.99, rares for $50, epics for $175, and legendaries for $265.99. And your black arcane cards, commons start at $95, rares $249.99. There are only 2 epics, they are both $1,500, and there are no black arcane legendary cards currently on the market. So that is it, guys. That is part 1 of the Card Market Watch for March 29th, 2026. If you guys like the content and would like to help support the channel, I have membership over on Buy Me a Coffee. If you'd like to be a bronze member, it's only $2 a month or $4 a month for silver tier, or you could just do a one-time tip. Members get free giveaways and personalized content. So every month I give away some legendary cards or cards in my collection to members. And then $4 a month members get a personalized Splinterlands video on any topic of their choice. I will make a video just for you. So if you'd like to support the channel, that is a great way to do it, and it is much appreciated. So that is it, guys. So part 2 will be up shortly, and I will be using a new website to show off all the cards in Splinterlands. So hopefully you guys will definitely check that out. So until then, stay the course, keep on forging, and have fun. Take care.